This morning, I was just drinking my coffee and then I just updated the game and we have the new stuff inside, so let's check everything in detail. So first of all, I want to go through my avians because I was breeding some and now we have a new feature here. We can click on that button here in the right bottom corner and we can check the different avians and the rates we have. We can just select the two ones we want. At the top here, for example, let's say that I want to breed an Anubis with an aggressive lemon. And if I do that, you have 9% chance to almost 10% to get another Anubis. So if I want to change that, and if I am using a Sunshine Bringer, for example, this is a yellow one, I'm gonna have 24.63% chance. If I breed two Anubis together, I will have 78.81%. So now this is cool to finally know the truth about that. And there is something more that I want to talk about because there are some exclusive avians. The astronaut, this is the only one exclusive we have for now. So if I go on the astronaut Pinky, if you breed the astronaut Pinky with another legendary avian, you have a 3.65% chance to drop another yellow astronaut, okay? You don't have any chance at all to get the legendary one. You are forced to breed at least these two together and you will have only 5% chance to drop the legendary astronaut. And then we have something else, the growth range. Here you can find the minimum and the maximum for the growth rate on your avians. And you have the probabilities, the range that you can have on your baby when you breed two avians. For example, on the first one, let's say that he has his 1.0 growth rate. The baby will be between 0.9 and 1.5. So if you have both the maximum, 1.5, your baby won't always have a 1.5. He will have between 1.35 and 1.5. So now we know exactly how it works. And this is pretty cool. And by the way, talking about avians, I was trying to breed some. So let's check the results I'm gonna have. I'm trying to breed some avians, these ones, the astronauts, for the new class, the PAL class because they are giving an extra shield. I'm beating the new Tamer class around max HP. I want him to be really tanky and I need that extra shield. This is why I'm going with the astronaut. And normally here we have the batch feature, so if I check that, normally it's gonna open everything. I haven't tried yet, so let's discover how does it work. So I'm gonna hatch only one egg and I suppose that it's gonna open everything. Okay, I think that you need to select them all, right? Okay, this is how it works. Self-defense, paper defense, barrel dodge. So I have more HP. This is great for the shield I was talking about. Basic attack damage resistance, why not? This is clearly not the one I want, but I wanted the barrel dodge for that class and this is cool. But the others are not great at all. And there I had a Sunshine Bringer with nothing that I would like to have on my Archer class. Then something great finally. So let's go here. Normally we have more presets. And yes, that's the case. We have 10 presets and this is amazing. So let's change that. And I'm gonna show you the set I am using for my new class. So I'm gonna call that my PAL class. Yeah, I need to drink my coffee, otherwise I'm not gonna drink it at all. I'm always doing that. I am working, I'm doing my stuff, and then I forgot completely my coffee. So normally we have new skill sets as well. Okay, so let's use the set number 6. For the pals, set number 6 as well. For the relics, set number 6 as well. This is so great to have finally that. Then here, I don't want to use my combo set. I don't want to use my pal set because no, this is not a way to go with the new class. You want to go full HP at the prayer statue. I'm gonna talk about that more in depth in another video, don't worry about that. Then here for my talents, let's check my pal set. I'm gonna show that one more time in another video. And here, I want to use my pal enchant. And I suppose that we have more sets as well. Yes, we have 10 sets everywhere. This is way better than before. And we have another stuff here. What is that? Global attack 29.88%. Crit resistance. This is coming from the Awakening Seal. So I suppose that now we can have multiple sets here. This is great. Something new. I love that. So now we can just reset everything here. We are not forced to reset our class, spend the 2000 red diamonds and redo everything again. We can reset directly and select the set we want to use. So let's go on my second set. Here I'm gonna call that PAL set and I want to change everything again on the PAL set. Here I want a lot of health, so generally I go around Yeah, I think I upgraded a bit too much, but it's okay. Here, I want to upgrade that as well to 218. Like that. Here, I want to upgrade this one just a bit. Same command for the attack. And finally, here, I want to switch to Pal Seal and upgrade this one. Like that. So now it's optimized for the Pal class. But unfortunately for the souls, we still don't have any presets, so if I want to change my class, as I did before, I am forced to go on my immortal souls and to reset them, spend 500 diamonds and upgrade them again. So I'm not gonna do that here. I hope that soon we are gonna have that feature. Okay, so now let me tease you one of my future video. I'm gonna try the PAL class I'm working on right now, and we are gonna see the efficiency of that class. Okay, so let's practice versus Noodles. He has the same power as my main archer class. So let's see how does it work. So for now at the beginning, I am not taking any damage at all. I nullify most of the damage taken, so I am still alive. The fight is gonna last really long, and the goal is to heal and survive as long as you can, and deal some damage over time. So for now, I am still alive. I can recover my skills again. I am taking some damage only when he has the clone on the battlefield. So I have the shield again. He has the clone, so I'm taking a lot of damage right now. I have another shield. I can lower his attack again. I have the damage immunity one more time. And am I gonna win the fight? This is gonna be really close. If he summons the clone again, I might die. Because I need to defeat the clone before. Okay, so I'm gonna have the damage immunity again. And he is almost dead. Come on, don't summon the clone. Okay, there is the clone again, so I am gonna lose. Okay, that was a victory. I was able to win the fight using the PAL class. This is insane, right? So I'm gonna show that to you in another video, but take into consideration that my build is clearly not finished yet. If I show you my enchants, for example, here I have a level 1, level 18, level 15, and I have a lot of red ones. In fact, I don't have any PAL damage here, so it could be even better, right? I can have more combo damage resistance in the future, and I can have more stuff, in fact, way more stuff absolutely everywhere in here. If I show you my prayer statue, I don't have full triple S plus, and I have one double S only in HP, okay? So I can upgrade that class. And if I show you my avian, this is not the right avian for that class. If I have the astronaut with high levels and stats here, I can have way better than that. And if you want to quickly check my souls, these are the ones I have, okay? And quickly, before the end, let me show you my stats here. The goal is to have a lot of damage resistance. So you want to have a lot of crit resistance, you want to have a lot of combo damage resistance, counter damage resistance, and skill damage resistance. And then you want some more damage resistance here. I have 18% thanks to the deer I am using, and thanks to that mount, this one, the Skyward Blaze, I have 12% more damage resistance during the battle. But if you don't have this mount, you can use the Blue Ox instead. You will have 10% during the entire fight. Oh, and I almost forgot to talk about something crucial on that class. You want to have a high amount of regeneration. This is the way to go. I don't have a lot for now, so I'm not getting a lot of heals during the battle. But if you have a lot, a really high coefficient, you are gonna almost take no damage at all because your heals are gonna be insane. And this is what I am currently working on, but I can't be lucky enough to get my pieces of gear with my lamps, so I need time to work on that. For now, I have only like 1.99%, and I need to have more than that. I know some builds, they have more than 7% regeneration, and they heal huge amounts every second. This is just completely crazy, that amount. You can have some through the gear. You want to focus on your PAL crit, your PAL combo, and regeneration to have that on every piece of gear. This is the way to go with that class. But for now, it's still work in progress. So before I stop talking about that class, let me show you 2 more fights. And then I'm gonna talk again about the rest of the update. But that time, I'm gonna go in the crossover ranked match, and I'm gonna try to find another archer class and maybe a warrior class to see if it is working or not. So this is another archer with a bit more power. I'm struggling to beat that guy with my Plume Monarch because we have exactly the same class and the same power. So let's see how does it work. If I can beat him, so I accelerated the fight. And for now, I think that guy is a bit stronger than Sand Noodles. Or maybe not. almost the same. Every Plume Monarch with the same power generally has the same damage at the end. Exactly the same because they are using the same build. Am I gonna win that fight? And that was close, I was almost able to beat him. So let's try versus a Prophet that time, same power as the previous guy. It might be a bit harder to beat that guy. If he is built around HP regen, I'm not gonna deal any damage to him. Yeah, he is healing too much. This is why I need to upgrade my damage and to have more block heals to beat that guy. But look at that, the fight is lasting really long, but he is healing too much. And if you are using that kind of a Prophet class with high HP and regen and stun, or that Spirit Beast class, you are just gonna beat the opponents. The Plume Monarchs are gonna be really easy to beat if you have a complete build. And here I have a Warbringer with way more power than I. Let's try just by curiosity to see how does it work. Maybe he's gonna have a lot of heals and it might not work neither. So let's check that. Yeah, he deals a lot of damage to me. He's taking some damage as well. Might be a bit less hard than the previous fight versus the Prophet, right? Because he has less heals than the previous one. But the fight is still really hard. But he has more power than I. He has a build, a correct build. And I have a build in work in progress. So in the future, that class is gonna destroy the others. But this is gonna be for another video. And now, normally, if I go in the Flame Temple, we have some more stages. So we have to manually defeat that one, the stage number 20. We have only 1% chance to drop some purples. So let's check on the next stages. 1.2%. So we are gonna have 2% on the stage 25, I guess. So let's do that fight. Very easy, no issue at all. 1.5%. So maybe more than 2%. So let's clear that as well. Okay, one shot again. 1.8% on difficulty 23. 2% chance on the stage 24. But we have the 25 after. But I have to buy a key if I want to participate. Okay, so let's buy that from the shop. $1 only. This is clearly not a lot. Let's use my AppCoin credits with Aptoide. So in fact, I spend nothing. Let's come back here and enter that fight. 2.5% chance. That's more than double the race we had before, so this is pretty cool to obtain more runes for our enchants. And if I go on my enchants now, I want to upgrade this one, level 19. So now let's say that I want to spend the red ones that I'm not going to use anymore because I already have my set for my archer class. Okay, level 20. Let's see if I am lucky to get some global combo. Combo damage resistance. I'm taking that. This is great for PvP, so why not? Okay, so then we have normally 2 new skills. So let's check that. We have this one, 5,400 damage and grants all pals 20% combo rate. Every 1% combo increases pals combo multiplier by 0.5% for 5 seconds. Okay, so this is for the pal class, and I suppose that the other one is also for the pals. Yes, grants all pals 10% crit. Every 1% crit increases pal crit damage by 5%. This is the equivalent of Worldly Snare for our archer class here. So if I go in the cross-server showdown, normally for 2000, we should have the new skill here. And by the way, we have some more stuff in here. We have some Gem of Love, we have some Enhanced Ore, and Mimir Spring Potions. Do we have something else? Yes, we can buy some more experience now with our current points. So let's buy these 30,000 to get 200. So this is not a lot, but still it's gonna help because we need a lot today to upgrade our Avians. So there is the new skill, so let's take it. And if I go in the Family Bro shop, exchange shop, normally for 12,000 we have the new skill here. And now we have some enhanced ore as well, Yuku fruits, and Mimir spring potions. Okay, so then in the parking wars, normally we have something more in the menu, so let's check that. That button, did we have it before? This is probably that button. Let me know if we had that button before. I don't know about it, I don't remember. Okay guys, so I think that I covered the main things of that update. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, don't forget to hit the like button. Have a nice day guys, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.